Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Lordy. I don't know. I might need 2 cups today, y'all. How everybody doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lordy. I didn't know my last sip. I don't know what I feel about that. Okay. I think I'm going to make another tote. I'm going to just go ahead and like cut it out right quick because I got a head cold situation going on and child, you can hear every bit of it. Let me go over here to the table. Pull this up. What's that? Boy, I don't want you coming up. You ain't even got no real page. You got a whole cartoon situation going on. Don't get me like that. Okay. Yeah. I need to clean this mess off. So that's my bag from yesterday. This was on the outside of my bag from yesterday. Fold that up. I got enough to make like one more. That's about it. That's my little scraps. That's my head. My sunshine. So that's the reversible one from yesterday. It came out good. Trying to figure out what fabric I'm using today. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wind howling and all kinds of stuff. Wow. I had the one I wanted. I don't know where it is. I really wanted to do one with my Oh, I got it. I got it. I had to find it. There we go. Let me use this one today. I like this one. I feel like I should be doing something else with it, but I'm gonna do this today. And I don't know about the inside today. I'm gonna see what inside fabric I'm gonna use. This here so it don't slide down on me. And it's my fold over here. So go get me a pencil instead. Cause I be fighting. I should have made this into a paper one. I don't know what I was thinking, but cause every time I try to cut this out, it's a mess. But we're gonna work together through this mess today. I'm gonna fold this. I'm gonna get the whole bunch of fabric. Fold it a little tighter. I need to cut it. It's too long right now. Alright, let's go. So laying right here fighting with this bottom piece. To the side. You know what? I can. I'm trying to figure out what my inside liner gonna look like. I don't know. I'm just gonna cut this one out. And I call myself putting little weights up there. Child weights ain't do nothing. They got up there and laughed at me. Anywho, I'm gonna cut around here. Best way you can. That's all I can do. I'm trying to make sure it's not moving while I'm cutting it. I'm gonna trace this onto a regular. You know what I can do? I can get the little clear cutting board mats from $1.25 store, and I can make a pattern out of that one instead. Cause this styrofoam one ain't it. Unless I got something real heavy to hold it in place, and I don't. We did it, y'all. We did it. We did it. Okay, so that's the cutout. Down. And then, of course, I'm going to put right sides facing one another. Because when I sew this one, and I already did a video. I think I posted one yesterday. It's on my page where I walk through the entire process of making these. And it might be under friends. That's what it might be under. But because this is going to be my outer bag, I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be the main. I'm going to go ahead and stitch that all the way around. And that's how I'm going to put that piece together. Now my next piece I'm going to cut it out the same way. But when I sew it, I'm going to leave some space down here. Because that's that's how I'm going to turn my bag inside out. But this is going to be my front piece. I don't know. Like, I try to get away from, like, making sure that they match. But today, I mean, they're going to be reversible. So you can wear, I mean, you know, wear it however you want to wear it. But, now I used this on my other one. This one right here. But I don't know if I want to use it again. Now, this is the one I made yesterday that I said I did a video on. So that's basically how it's going to look. And I put that on the inside, but I'm not going to do that. I do have another fabric. This one could go under it. It's more like of a woven fabric. I might actually put this under that one right there. I might. And I don't really need this because I can trace this piece right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use this piece right here and put them together. It's hot. So what I'm going to do is fold this in half. And I'm going to use this as a pattern. My sunshine. Okay, let's fold this. So this is going to be the line, and this is going to be the inside. Let me fold this. This is going to be kind of wide, so I'm going to do with this piece. We're going to fold her, because we know we're going to have some left over, and I don't want to mess it up. It is so windy out there today. Get that wind. I think I should be a little nervous today. All right, I'm going to fold this here. And this one right here going to go on top right there. Like this. So I'm going to fold it a little bit more. Because I don't want to waste no fabric. Because that whole piece over there I can use for another bag. My sunshine is clear. Okay. And I can lay this here. And when I actually put my weights on it this time, it's actually gonna stay in place. Because I don't have my which would it be? That pattern anymore. Anyway, so this is gonna be cut out. These are real sharp. Fold this other piece and put it up because I ain't got time to just be throwing it. That way it can be stored neatly. Alright. Then I'm going to cut this out. Same way I cut my other piece out. Now the pattern already has seam allowance in it, so I don't really have to add anything to it. That's some thick fabric. Yes, boy. All right. That's thick, honey. I broke my electric scissors, so I don't know how to do that. had to clean that edge up a little bit. That's better. Now I can cut this part off. Make sure this is even. Everything laid out. So, already cut those two out. A little extra piece right here. Going in the trash. But this little piece right here, I'm gonna put this up because actually it's big enough to make a, another panel. And this piece right here, put that up. So now I have both of my pieces cut out. This one is cut out. I gotta turn it around because this part is gonna be facing on the outside. This is gonna be this is the back of it. So this is the good side. We all fold the two good sides together. That way, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so that's how that's gonna go. I normally put my little pins up there, but that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my pins. You can always use your clips or whatever it is you prefer to use, but I'm gonna use my pins. And like I said before, this is my this is the one I'm gonna sew all the way around. So I might actually take clips and put on that one. I'm gonna put clips on this time. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that around here. I might need me another cup of coffee. I don't know what type of bug trying to roll up on me, but honey, I ain't got time for it. So, oh shoot, I just made some money. Ordered 4 items. Hold on, where they order it from? Oh, you must order it from like, ain't God, won't God do it? He did it for me. Ow, amen. That must was my Etsy store going off. Girl. I said, won't he do it? Yes. Okay, so this is the one I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna do that entire piece. Now, this is the one when I sew it. I almost ended the live, honey. Yes, indeed. I was about to go get that order together. I would. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. So, when I sew this one, I'm gonna leave this much space down here, so we're gonna start pinning it right there. And I like to put my pins a little further back, so when I sew, I don't have to worry about like moving my pins, the entire time. But let me get one like that, so I know where to start and stop. So basically, this is gonna be my space, and everything else is gonna be sewn this way, and I'm gonna sew it that way, and that's how I'm gonna put this bag together. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my pins. I'm gonna push my pins a little further back. That way I don't have to worry about you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about having to take them out, take them off immediately. I can go and sew it and then take them off after I finish. Cause I go from the machine to the table, back and forward. So I'm gonna put this here, this one here. We're gonna sew this thing together. So, and then this is my other one. And we're going to the machine. My machine right here, y'all. It ain't far. It's right here, girl. It's right here. Excuse my mess. Excuse my mess. Okay. I should have some thread already in here. I didn't get another cup of coffee. It's just one of them days. A girl need her some more coffee. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do this one first. And I'm going to sew the entire side. Hold on. Get this so I can pick my little pins up that's already over here. And I'm just going to use a straight stitch. And of course, we're going to back stitch at the beginning. I'm going to keep going. Get my footing right. Oh. Okay, when I get to the end, I'll make sure I back stitch. Okay, so that's the first one. That one is done. Now what I'm going to do is do my second one. And again, we're going to leave an opening at the bottom. Oh, shoot. Child, I done went and wrote and went clean past it. It happens. But I still can fix that. Now, I can take all my little pins off right quick. Have any more? So, let's go back to the table. Okay, so now I like to cut a couple notches around the circular part. You'll probably be able to see it better on this one versus the darker one. But because this one has like points at the end, it's pretty sharp. And yeah. so I can go ahead and cut my little notches. And then, again, it's going to make it easier for me to turn my bag around. And I'm going to do some here as well. Making sure I don't cut my thread. Girl, you don't want to do that. Now, you can always like cut all the extra excess off, but it's not really going to affect this bag in any kind of way. Now, because this is the one that I have an opening at the bottom, and I'm going to kind of treat it as a liner. So I'm going to turn this one right side out like this. That way you can see how it's already sewn together. All right. And then this bag, I'm going to take it and put it inside of this one to join them together. It's looking a little crazy right now, but it's going to come together. So, I generally will join them together like this because these are the two parts where my seams are, the two sides. So I'm going to join my seams together like this. And I like to use my pins instead of my clips. That way I don't have to, second guess anything. So I'm going to go ahead and take some pins and pin these two together like this. And because the way that the bag is made, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I like to make sure my sides are lined up. So we're going to do that again. My nose. I'm going through, child. I got a head cold right now. Okay. So that's that part, right? The two seams are done. And I'm going to go in and do the sides as well. Because what's going to happen is, let me lay it down so I can show you better than I can tell you. It's going to be 4 sides of the bag that's going to look like this once you flip it around, right? So when I sew it, I'm going to go ahead and pin here as well. I'm going to add some pins to this. Just to keep it in place. Okay. So when I start sewing, I'm going to leave this much space right here. And I'm going to go from here all the way around. And then I'm going to sew right there. That's how I'm doing my bag. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pins up here. So again, I'm going to sew it from here to here. I need to leave this open right here. So from here to there. And I got to flip this around and do it the same way on the other side. So line this up. Put my pins here. Oh, my head is throbbing. Okay. this. And pin this part right here for my straps. It's hard to get off. This. So again, this side gonna be sewed the same way, like from here to there, and then I'm gonna have like these little flaps at the top. I'm gonna even add my little pins over here. Here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing this one. Put it right here. So this side, and then this side. That's what we gonna do. Okay, so I need to go ahead and sew that up. So basically, I'm sewing it on the inside. Okay. I'm gonna grab my little pin so I can put them in place. So I'm gonna start my side seams. So I'm gonna stitch from here all up the side. Some things will start poking you after a while, so. Now I gotta do the other side. There's 4 different sides that gotta be done like this. I have to take these out because they're not gonna be sticking on there. Okay. Yeah. This side. Take my little pins out, show them. They've been eating that tail up. It should be all of them. But for this one, like along all the curves, I'm going to do, you know, like a little snipping like I did with the other curve. That way when I turn the bag around, everything will lay a little more flat, you know, a little bit more flat. Like right here, just a couple slits. And I'm going to do it on this one. This one. This one. And this side. So, let's see. A couple of my whatchamajiggies, I'm gonna cut a little bit off of them. So when I turn it around, it ain't, you know what I'm saying, too bulky. But because the way these two fabrics are made, they still have like a little bit of stretch. So by the time I put everything together, it was as if, you know, it was never cut the right way. But that wasn't the case. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one off. So that one is terrible. Piece right there. I ain't worried about that one. So now I can turn it inside out. I mean right side out, using the hole that I left on this one right here. So let me put it at the table. That way you can see it better. Put this one right here. That way I can turn everything around. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, my head. Alright. I gotta pull my straps out for this bag. So let me dig in here. That's one of them. That's four of them. That one I'm gonna grab. Grab it. There we go. Okay, that's all four of them. Make sure everything laid out the way it needs to be laid out. Alright, I ain't worried about that. Okay, now I gotta get these straps together. So this one and this one gotta be sewn together like this. Then I gotta sew this one and this one together. Like this. Right sides facing one another. That side of the bag. And then this side right here, I'm gonna do the same thing. These two. Facing each other. Stitch that side. All I'm gonna get stitched. I hope I got enough thread. Okay. That part is done. Stitch this one together. That bag like that. I do the same thing on the other side. Stitch these two together. Okay. So both sides are basically ready to get, closed up. And all I'm doing now is folding these together. That way I can close them. I might actually use some clips this time just to close it up. And then I can go ahead and sew it. Go up here. So basically, everything is gonna get like a top stitch all the way around here. When you open it up, top stitch all of that. And then on this side, it's gonna get a top stitch as well. And then, yeah, and then closing that opening, and then everything be done. So let me go ahead and my clips up here. Oh, that's my package coming. Cause I been waiting on this fabric forever. I ain't got it yet. So yeah, I'm gonna top stitch all of that. I just see if I got enough thread, cause I want to get started. I might have enough to close these up right quick. So okay, so that one side is stitched. I'm trying to keep looking to see if I got enough thread, child. So I've already top stitched. Girl, now I gotta authenticate myself right quick. Girl. So that one side is done. Then I'm gonna keep going until my thread is gone. And I'll probably have to re-thread my machine. But I'm gonna do this other side right quick. Make sure everything lays where you need to lay. There we go. Okay, so that other side has been sewn. I'll probably cut my thread later. But now I have to sew this whole inside, which is going to take more thread. I keep looking at my thread to make sure. I hate starting and then having to stop, but I might have to. So it is what it is. Oh shit, I gotta do my thread. I knew it was gonna happen, so that's fine. Okay. part is done. So I have basically finished everything. The only thing I have to do now is close the little piece we left open inside the bag, like this part right here. And all I gotta do is turn it inward and stitch across it. Give me a clip. And I'm just gonna stitch that right there. And that's it. It's done. And that's it. I'm gonna close that part up. I just gotta go through and cut all my little strings. Everything is done. Push this back on the inside. It's actually reversible. I'll show you. Oh, my head is hurting so bad. I'm gonna. Okay, so this is the outside. Just gonna go over the arm nicely. And that's basic. I gotta get the strings off. I ain't worried about strings. And then this is the reversible part you see of the bag as well. So it can be worn either way. Like I said, I just gotta go through and cut my little strings off. Just like that. And that concludes our bag of the day. That's it. I will be posting it on my site. I think I have enough to make like 2 of these, so it'll be only 2 in production right now. That's it. Alrighty. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me.